The Atlanta Hawks have built a starting five that can shock the NBA. The Atlanta Hawks starting lineup is looking good with Kristaps Porzingis in it. The Celtics have continued their roster reshuffle by trading Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks in a surprising 3-team trade. In a bold power play, time less than 24 hours after shipping Jrue Holiday to Portland, the Boston Celtics have officially offloaded Kristaps Porzingis to Atlanta in a 3-team deal that will also bring Brooklyn into the mix. The Hawks land Kristaps Porzingis and a second-round pick. Brooklyn acquires Terrence Mann along with Atlanta's number 22 pick in the 2025 NBA draft, and the Boston Celtics, George Niang's second-round pick by the Nets. The Atlanta Hawks lock in Porzingis as their starting big, assuming health, and gains a dynamic pick-and-pop partner for Trae Young that improves rim protection and floor spacing while only adding an expiring contract. Financially, it's low risk. If things don't mesh or Porzingis underperforms or re-injures, they can move him at the deadline or let the deal expire with minimal impact on future flexibility. However, there's upside and downside. At age 29 on an expiring contract worth $30.7 million in the 2025-2026 season, Porzingis' injury history remains a legitimate concern, potentially limiting his availability. But if he stays healthy, Atlanta's frontcourt multiplies in strategic depth. Okongwu's athleticism paired with Porzingis' sharpshooting could elevate their ceiling. With little long-term risk, the Atlanta Hawks wisely bet on high upside. After a middling 40-42 finish last season and an early exit in the play-in tournament, the Atlanta Hawks have made a bold, potentially franchise-altering move, acquiring Kristaps Porzingis. For a team that struggled to build a consistent identity since the Eastern Conference Finals run, the addition of Porzingis injects not only talent but also legitimacy. And when you take a closer look at their revamped starting lineup, the pieces are starting to fit in a surprisingly compelling way. At the point guard, we have Trae Young. At the shooting guard, we have Dyson Daniels. At small forward, we have Zachary Researcher, a former first overall pick. At the power forward, we have Jalen Johnson. And at the center position, we have Kristaps Porzingis. So let's start at the point guard. Trae Young, for all the trade rumors and noise surrounding his future, continues to produce elite level numbers. Even a while not too long ago, I released a video on his top trade destinations if the Atlanta Hawks try to trade him, but it looks like he's going to stay with the team. Last season, Trae Young averaged 24 points, 12 assists per game, while also dealing with shifty rotations and a lack of defensive support. His shooting splits at 41% from the field and 34% from deep may not wow on paper, but the pressure he puts on defenses is undeniable. A lot of teams adjust to his play style, especially defensively, and some of them get it, some of them don't. And for the first time in years, he has a legitimate pick and pop threat in Porzingis who can stretch the floor to the logo. Speaking of backcourt support, enter Dyson Daniels, one of the NBA's most annoying pests and now his premier defensive guard. Daniels broke out last season with averages of 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4.4 assists and an absurd 3 steals per game. That effort earned him the Most Improved Player, the NBA Steals Leader title, and a spot on the All-Defensive First Team. His pairing with Trae Young is perfect on paper. Dyson Daniels can guard the tougher perimeter assignments and run secondary offense when needed. Then there's the highly anticipated rise of Zachary Researcher, the number 1 pick of the 2024 NBA draft. While his rookie year wasn't mind-blowing, it was encouraging. 13 points, 4 rebounds on 5.8% shooting, and a solid 36% from downtown. As he gains confidence and his role expands, he could become the ultimate swinging piece for this rebuild on the fly approach. Jalen Johnson took a massive leap last year, evolving into a legitimate two-way forward. His averages of 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists while shooting 50% from the field were great. That earned him a well-deserved 5-year, $150 million extension and cemented his place as one of the Hawks' cornerstones. His versatility complements the other 4 starters beautifully. Now to Kristaps Porzingis, the ultimate wildcard. Last year with Boston, he put up 19.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, and shot a blistering 41.2% from deep. At 7'3", he remains a unicorn when healthy, offering floor spacing, rim protection, and a reliable shot presence, and a reliable post presence. But health is the keyword here. He appeared in just 42 games last season and hasn't played 70 or more games since 2017. Still, if Atlanta can manage his minutes and workload, he could be the missing piece Trae Young's been waiting for. Depth-wise, this team isn't bare either. Onyeka Okongwu provides strong backup center minutes and can also close games with defense. Caris LeVert brings veteran scoring off the bench. Kobe Buffkin, Vit Krejci, and Mohamed Goye are developing nicely and could add energy and athleticism in spots. But perhaps what makes the Hawks truly dangerous just isn't their lineup, it's the landscape of the Eastern Conference. Tyrese Halliburton's Achilles injury has left the Pacers vulnerable despite a finals run. The Celtics are retooling after losing Kristaps, Porzingis and Jrue Holiday, and with Jason Tatum's Achilles injury, there's no lock. The Knicks are mired in coaching instability. The Bucks are missing Damian Lillard for potentially the entire season. The Cavs might be the most stable in the group, but their roster is handcuffed by second apron rules and positional overlap. That leaves the door wide open, and the Hawks know it. Head coach Quinn Snyder will be pumped to mold this squad. They've got a superstar playmaker, an elite defender, a number 1 overall pick with upside, a breakout forward, and a floor-stretching 7-footer who can be a game changer if healthy. They aren't flashy, but they are deep, versatile, and balanced. After flying under the radar in the past few years, the 25-26 Atlanta Hawks might just be the sneaky good team the East didn't see coming, or even the NBA didn't see coming. So that's all I got for you guys. Do you think the Atlanta Hawks have what it takes to make a finals run similar to the Pacers? Comment below what you think about this. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified because I'm going to be releasing a ton of content of this nature. I'm out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.